Okay, guys, so welcome to our team call. Super excited to have you here. Just wanted to go over a few housekeeping things. Tomorrow, or today is June 26th, which means we have 4 more days left of the month to lock in Success Club. For new coaches, remember that's helping 3 new people get started on their health and fitness journey. And the 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme, our most popular programs that get our participants the best results, are on sale. So this would be a great time if you're still struggling to hit Success Club to follow up with all those people in the past that have said, no, not right now, or money was an issue, because it truly is the best time. 21-Day Fix is the program that I probably sign up 99% of my first-time challengers with. So if you can go back and follow up with them, plenty of time to help 3 new people before we head into July. So that's really what we want to talk about today is July. Can you believe 4 more days left of June and then we're in July and half of 2016 is over? Blows my mind. So we kind of want to just go over, give a game plan of what we can expect in July and kind of as we finish out the rest of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can see. Don't judge all the stuff on my screen because there's a lot. I probably need to clean it up at one time, but one day. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and show you the July team calendar. I don't know what the new promotions will be for July yet. I should know probably within the next 2 or 3 days. And then once I do that, I'll update them on the calendar and post it in the group. But just wanted to show, what's coming up for the month ahead. So this upcoming week, we know it's July 4th. We know you're going to have a fabulous time enjoying festivities with your family. So we won't have a team call this next weekend. So just note that. We do have a 21-day challenge group starting on July 5th. So a little bit different. We normally start our challenge groups always on a Monday. But again, with July 4th starting on that Monday, we decided to push it back to the 5th, which means we have the prep week starting this week. So all this week, we'll have a prep week to get people ready to go for the 21 days starting on the 5th. If you'd like to add people to that, maybe you only have 1 or 2 challengers, and you're always more than welcome to jump in on any of our challenge groups. So just want to let you know that. We'll post the link to our prep group for the 21-day after this call, so that if you want to add yourself to it or your participants, you're more than welcome to. Also, just wanted to we're talking on challenge groups. We have another 21-day challenge group starting on the 18th. So we've started just doing 21-day, and it's kind of like every other week. So this week is a prep week, next week's a day 1. The following week is a prep week, the 18th is a day 1. So that's kind of the rotation that that you can go ahead and just know that's going to happen. So again, you're always more than welcome to join us. You don't have to follow this calendar at all, but always know that it's an option for you. Another thing that we have going on starting is a new coach boot camp. So we had our live call last Thursday, and we're so excited. We got to add some new coaches to our team, and we are starting the 10-day new coach boot camp tomorrow, and it's 10 days long. Normally we start on the first Monday of the month. And so we will be starting another new coach boot camp. We'll be starting on the 5th. So if you had some people that you're still, haven't quite signed up and you're still in communication with, and you're like, oh gosh, I wish I could start new coach boot camp this Monday, just know we'll be starting another one next Tuesday as well. Again, July 4th, those things off. So again, continue to invite people, get them set up so that we can get them plugged into our new coach boot camp training. Again, it's 10 days long when we have 2 going on this week. And then you'll see here, we got another one starting on the 25th. So lots of opportunities to get people plugged in. Another few things that I want to talk about is that we will be starting a push to diamond training again. So we haven't run this in a few months. We have our diamond retreat this weekend. So for all of those that not this weekend, sorry, July 8th, 9th, and 10th, for all of those that have become diamond, hit the qualifications, we will be spoiling them and having a great time celebrating with them in Austin that weekend. But we are going to be doing a push to diamond training starting on the 11th. So if you are an Emerald coach, we would love to get you set up with that so that we can help you, give you the tools to advance your business to get to diamond rank. If you're a new coach, all these ranks I know can sometimes be super confusing, but the goal is we want to try to get you to that diamond. That's where you're going to really starting to see that momentum build in your business. That's where you'll be able to really make the most of that team bonus cycle. So we want to help you get there, and we'll do a 6-week training for that. Now, again, you have to be at least an Emerald coach to go ahead and be in that diamond training. And the last day to qualify for that would be the 7th of July. So if you're a new coach and you're like, ooh, it's June 26th, plenty of time to become an Emerald. We have people sign up to be a coach and go Emerald that same day. So talk to your upline coach about methods of how to get to Emerald, but totally doable, and we can help you get there as well. Next thing I want to talk about, team calls, like we talked about, normally Sundays at 9 o'clock, the only exception there being July 3rd. And then we have another business opportunity live Facebook event. So this time we did a live call. The next one we're going to do is a live Facebook group, which we've done in the past before, and that will be on Tuesday, July 19th. More details to come for that, but just know you want to definitely start being inviting that week prior. So we always want to kind of be working backwards of when our start date is and start inviting at least a week to 2 weeks prior for that. But again, more details for that coming. And then, okay, so that's it for the calendar. Do we have any questions on the calendar? If you do, we can ask them again at the end. Now I want to kind of move on to Coach Summit. So Beachbody once a year has a large summit. It's in Nashville this year. It was in Nashville last year. It's in Nashville this year. And it's a Thursday through Saturday event. They do lots of training. I know we have lots of our coaches going. I'm super pumped up about it. It's an opportunity to learn from the best of the best, new methods in social media and running challenge groups and being a great coach. You get to go work out with the celebrity trainers like Autumn and Tony Horton, Sagi and Shalene and Shanti. And it's just an awesome, awesome event. So we're super pumped up about it. That will be July 28th, 29th, and 30th. So we will be there. We'll be posting pictures. You'll get to see it. If you're a new coach, I highly suggest you become a success starter if at all possible. Remember, that means you hit Success Club in your first 3 months so you can get a ticket to Coach Summit. It's awesome. More details on that as well. And then one last thing I want to talk about, again, this is kind of an overview of the year, and things to know is that every time you hit Success Club in this year, you start earning trip dollars. So the trip for next year, the Success Club trip for next year is to the Dominican Republic. I know several of us are signed up for the trip. We're earning it. My goal is I'm taking my whole family and I don't want to have to pay $1 out of pocket. So when I earn Success Club and as I earn Success Club points, Beachbody gives you dollars to earn that. So if you have not signed up for that, we registered for that in February. If you are not on the wait list, we need to get you on that wait list ASAP, because we would love for you to go enjoy Dominican Republic with us next year. It's next April. So definitely encourage you. We'll post the link on how to get to the wait list for that. Don't be discouraged if you're super far along on the wait list. I was like number 8,000 last year and I got off of the wait list. So definitely want to make sure that we get to that. Okay? Any questions on anything that I went through right there? I know I kind of went fast, but just wanted to show you the calendar. I'll post this in the team page as well. Good? Okay. I'm going to hand it over to Laura.
Okay. Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. Okay. Let me share my screen and we will get going. Okay. So one thing that we did not discuss on the calendar that we are doing this month is a July team building challenge. So it doesn't matter what level you are on. It doesn't matter if you're a 2-star, 5-star. It doesn't matter if you're a brand new coach. This is for everybody. It's on an individual basis. And so what this is, this starts July 1st. It ends the last day of July. I can never remember if it's the 30th or 31st or whatever. So it's the last day of July. It is all about building our team. So business builders, for those new coaches, we'll get into business builders and what it means, but just know that it's for people that want to grow a business. So you have discount coaches that get on board to get discounts for Shakeology or for products, and that is awesome. And then you have business builders, and those are the people that are like us, that want to not only improve the lives of other people, but that also want to grow an income and be financially stable, be financially free. So this is all about business builders. So a qualification is you have to announce them in Team VIP. It does not have to be announced in the Facebook world. I know some people get a little weird about that, but as long as you post it on Team VIP, saying, welcome to the Team VIP, this is our new member, however you want to word it, so we can keep track of it. So it will be about, like I said, bringing on new business builders, but that coach who wins has to have at least 5 Success Club points, a minimum, which makes sense. And hopefully it does, because whenever they buy a challenge pack, you get 2 Success Club points. So hopefully you would have a minimum of 5 Success Club points already. But if there is a tie, so say we have, our new coach brings on 5 new coaches, then we have another coach that brings on 5 new coaches, whoever has the most Success Club points at the end of the month will actually take it. If there's a tie on top of that, we'll just have to figure out something creative. But the winner gets $550 cash and some Beachbody swag. But mainly, who's not motivated by cash? So July Team Building Challenge, it's an individual thing. I know sometimes we put teams together, but we are also going to, there's lots of templates in the Drive. In the Google Drive, there's templates of how to invite people to the coaching opportunity. People do not have to be an old challenger. They can be people that just want to have an income, want to start a business. Another great way of having new business builders is reaching out to those old challengers as well, rekindling that relationship. Some of my best coaches are people that come out of challenge groups, right? So they get the experience. So these are great ways to already start thinking about how you can bring on new business builders. And again, just announce it in Team VIP so it doesn't get so confusing, or send me a quick message, because I'll be keeping up with them and announcing it every week of where everyone is total-wise. Okay, so just know that that's for July. So that's this Friday. It's crazy that Raquel said that. July is literally this Friday. So start thinking about that. And something that we want to discuss, well, I haven't discussed this with Raquel or Jessica, but we need to figure out, for those people that just got brought on by the new sneak peek, we might go ahead and add them to your numbers, because those are new coaches already. So don't let that hinder you from announcing them on Facebook if they already just signed up as a new coach on Thursday. So we'll figure that out. So don't let, if you have new coaches, don't hold back on Friday. So we can just go ahead and say starting this week, if that makes sense. So you don't, I thought about that because of our sneak peek was this Thursday. Okay, so push to diamond. I know Raquel touched on this, but even new coaches that start the boot camp tomorrow, it is absolutely possible for you to hit diamond by July 7th. That is the only requirement. You could be in the coaching business for 6 months and still be at Emerald. We want you to be in the diamond training on July 11th. So only requirement is you have to be an Emerald coach. For those new coaches, you have yourself right here, and then you have a right leg and you have a left leg. They can be discount coaches, they can be business builders. It does not matter as long as your rank says Emerald. And this is for 6 weeks from July 7th. I don't know what that is, but it will help you qualify for our diamond retreat in January. We will schedule another one. And for those of you who do not know, we are having one in a couple weeks, like Raquel said, and you are literally getting spoiled. They do not have to pay for one thing out of that weekend. We're having pictures done, we're having nails done, hair done, a lot of little surprises along the way, but it's going to be a rocking good time, and that's a great goal. Someone to look up to that did the diamond push last time was Jenny Bobo. She literally participated every single day, commented on every single post, and at the end of it became a diamond. So she is living proof that this training works if you put time and effort into it, and you will become a diamond at the end of it. And our goal is for you to become a strong diamond at the end of it as well. So keep that in mind. July 7th is the last day to qualify. And our team VIP retreat. So mark this on your calendars now. It is October 8th and 9th. So just around the corner, really. It's in San Marcos, Texas. And it is for anyone who is an Emerald coach or above. And so a little bit about our retreat. It's a great way to get to know everyone, to meet all these coaches you see online every single day and you like and you comment on their stuff, but really we get to meet everyone and have such a rocking good time. Yes, we learn a lot. Yes, it's crammed into a big Saturday, but it is so much fun. You get to see your coaches. Hopefully you start building your team, inviting your coaches to it. So we hope to have so many coaches at our Team VIP retreat, but please put it on your calendar, October 8th and 9th. So just mark it down right now. The majority of the day will be Saturday. You can have an option to stay the night on Sunday night or Saturday night, and we'll do dinner. We'll get up and do a brunch and a workout. It's a whole bunch of fun. But just know that October 9th, 8th and 9th is our team VIP retreat. And the only requirement for that is to be an Emerald. So please mark that on your calendar. And it's just really, I want to emphasize the importance of being there. So just, I hope you are there. I hope you're excited. And I know we're super excited to start having all these retreats, all these pushes, all these celebrations. And it's exciting to see our team just growing, and we get to help so many more people. So I will pass it along to Jessica, who's going to finish us out and go into like the nitty gritties for the rest of the year. So let me just stop sharing my screen. Okay, perfect. All right, Jessica, all yours.
I would first of all like to say we're totally going to get this done in absolutely under 30 minutes. And I know we usually go over about like 3 to 7 to 10. So I'm really excited. Okay, so if you haven't written all this stuff down, remember to do the calendar that Raquel made, just print it out. Because here's what I see is happening a lot of times is that you see it, you know it's there, but it doesn't make it to your calendar, or you don't print this one out. And so then that week that we are starting a challenge group, you figure it out on like Thursday. And so then you're in panic mode and you're trying to throw up a post, you're trying to start inviting, and you kind of feel like you're not getting traction. And then you start panicking and, oh, I'm not going to hit Success Club, or, oh, I'm not going to have people for this. You've got to plan ahead. So make sure, take what you saw today on the July calendar, or just print that out and put it on your wall, however your brain works best. If you do phone calendar or paper calendar, you got to write it down now, and then write down when you need to start inviting. So if it's for a business opportunity, or it's for a challenge group, or you've got your sights set on hitting Emerald, don't just hit when your deadline is, but make sure and put forward at least a week before preseason for challenge groups. Start talking at least a week and a half, 2 weeks before business opportunity. You kind of, as we talk, you always want to be trickling in, and you always want to be talking about what you're doing as a coach, not necessarily directly inviting, but you want to make sure that you start directly talking about the specific event you're going to be hosting, whether it's a challenge group or it's a business opportunity. You want to start chatting about those, because this is a mistake that for sure Raquel and I made, I would say, the first 8 months of our business before we were like, oh, hey, we should not do that. We would post one time about a challenge group, and then we'd be like, where are the people? Why did they not see it? Like, what's going on? And but you have to post about it several times. So you can't just post one time about a challenge group and think everybody on your newsfeed sees it. So you want to be thinking about, okay, I'm going to post this post on Sunday nights because it's great traction. I'm going to post a reminder post on Wednesday at lunchtime because I'm going to hit a different crowd. And then I'm going to post the last call on Friday at 7 a.m. because people are, that's the only time people are going to check their Facebook, whatever it is. But have a strategy behind it so that you're trying to hit all different times of your newsfeed, and you can have people that even if they see it more than once, they're like, oh yeah, I saw that and I wanted to reach out and I didn't. Or when you're sending your direct personal messages, oh, I saw she was doing that. I know what she's talking about. I'm going to respond. So it ties so closely together. So just take the calendar that we're creating and either adjust it to fit your own schedule or do it directly, and then make sure that you're actually implementing it into your calendar, because if not, it sneaks up on you. The July will be over in 2 seconds. As you see, we're already at the end of June, which makes me sweat. So if you haven't already been going, you may be feeling that sweat, and we want to prevent that. So as we end June, we're ending the second quarter of the year. So I'm very much a quarter person. I like to think in blocks of first, second, third, fourth quarter, and we're entering already the third quarter of the year. So think of your business in quarter chunks. So as you enter the third quarter, think to yourself, what are your goals? It gives you a nice 90-day block. It gives you a nice 3-month block, and it gives you a really good way to look back on your business and see, have you made progress or not? Whether it's to hit a certain rank advancement, whether it's an income goal that you want to average per week within that third quarter. So I like to look at my income per quarter. First quarter, my average was X per week. Second quarter, my average was X per week. So that for third quarter, my goal is to average X per week for this quarter, because you're going to have some months that are rocking and you're going to have some months that dip down, because that's just, you're going to have ebbs and flows. So you want to look at your business on a quarterly basis, because that's going to help you to see a better snapshot of your success. It's also going to help to see a better snapshot of, are you being consistent? Because if you notice a lot of dramatic up and down, then you are probably going up and down with your consistency, whether that's posting or inviting or direct messaging. You're going to see the effects on your business. If you've been doing the 90-day push, you're going to be able to look back through your business. Once you start to see that compound effect catch up, which usually starts to happen around day 45-ish, you may already be starting to see it in your business. But once it starts to catch up, you look at the next 90-day stretch and you're going to see a lot of balance in your business, which is the goal. And that's what will eliminate a lot of stress, and it'll eliminate you feeling like, oh, I can't do this, because you're on top of it. So as we enter that third quarter, set specific goals. By the end of the third quarter, which is September, so July, August, September, I want what? How much money do you want to be making per month? What rank do you want to advance? How many lives do you want to change in those 3 months? So mark that down. That way, if you have a bad month, it doesn't throw you off. You still have the rest of the quarter to pick it up. Or if you have a really strong month, you have the next 2 months to keep going. So kind of thinking and shifting your mindset a little bit helps me out a lot. Hopefully that makes sense and didn't just make your brains go crazy town. Other things we put on the schedule, like Raquel talked about, so I won't go over it too much. We put 2 coach boot camps in each month and 2 challenge groups in each month. So we're doing that so that you have things to be inviting to all the time. Because what we were finding is sometimes people are like, well, I need to send direct messages, but I don't know what to say because I have 2 weeks until a challenge group. And, now no matter when they purchase, they're never going to go more than a week without needing to be plugged into something, whether it's a challenge group or a coach boot camp. We also found too, if you want to have a new coach come on board, it's never tried the products and you'd like them to start a challenge group first, then they'll have a week break before they start a boot camp so that they're not too overwhelmed. You have that option. So we've placed it time-wise so that you can do what's best for your coach. Some new coaches are ready to dive in. They want to start a challenge group at the same time they start boot camp. Sometimes you might want to space it out because they need to focus on, okay, let me get myself straight and then I want to start coach boot camp. So you've got both options. Lastly, with the business opportunity, the 3rd week of every month is when we do it. But constantly be talking about people and constantly be building your prospect list. So as soon as we ended this one, I start a fresh list. So everybody I talked to for the next 3 weeks that I think, they might be a good coach, or they said they were interested in it, but they weren't quite ready, that you can revisit those prospects before our next live event, whether it's a sneak peek or a video, or a call. You have that list running so that the week of the event, you're not trying to scramble to find who I want to invite to this event. Because it's better to invite people that have already had some sort of exposure, whether you've had a conversation with them, they were a previous challenger, a previous customer, whatever the case might be. So just keep that running list because every month we'll run that business opportunity. However, don't feel like you need to wait for us. So I'm so excited. Ginny and Amanda and Lisa, they had a 3-day sneak peek last week. And your first one is always going to probably be rocky. And I think that theirs was really successful. However, they probably would say it was rocky because I'll tell you the first ones are rocky. But just know the first time you do anything on your own is going to be like, oh, I don't know if I should. But if you ever feel like you want to, you don't have to wait for us. And you don't have to do the ones that we're doing. We just make that available to you because we're on this team together. But if you're like, hey, I'm ready to do one, I want to get my face out there, go on with your bad self. All of the templates are saved on the drive so that all you have to do is either recreate a video that's of you. You can use the videos of us. You can use the template that we've already created and copy paste. So whenever you're ready, you do that. Don't feel like you need to wait on us. But of course, we're going to run everything structured monthly so that you have it available. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. Top priority, figure out where you want to be at the end of this year. And then figure out, okay, what do I need to accomplish in this quarter to get me that much closer? Because the year is half over. Look back and reflect on the beginning of this year. Are you where you thought you'd be? Are you putting in the effort you thought you should put in? What adjustments do you need to make? Set up a call with your upline and say, hey, this is what I want to accomplish. I need you to tell me how to do it. And we will do it. Because whatever it is that you need, we will give you step by step. If you need to slow down or speed up, or hey, this is what I want, but it's not working, let us help. But you have to communicate, or we don't know what you need. So just know that without a specific goal, you're not going to move anywhere. So super, super specific, and get ready for that third quarter as we prepare for next week. I can't believe it's in only a couple of days. Okay, couple minutes left. Questions about anything we talked about, summit, boot camp, VIP, retreat, any of that, shoot now. No, you're so happy. The faces, yeah. Okay, good. All right, well then we will, again, this is recorded. Please know that if you have coaches that weren't on the call, have them watch the recording, because there's so many dates and stuff we talked about. I don't want people to feel like, I didn't know that was happening. So make sure you watch the recording, or send it to your coaches if you know that they didn't get on the call for whatever reason. Tag them in the recording so that they see it, because sometimes there's just a lot going on. So make sure they get plugged in. And anything that you need, let us know. Remember, we have preseason starting next week. I'll post the link in the group tonight, so if you need to add people, you can. If not, have a wonderful evening.